Hey, Giant fans. Welcome to the Giant Insider Podcast. My name's Jerry Foley. I'm the senior editor of the Giant Insider newspaper. And with me, as always, is the beat writer, the heart of Giants Nation, co-host of the ManjaCast with the voice of the Giants, Bob Papa, one of the busier men in the New York media these days. Nobody beats the biz. Chris Bisignano. I see Jay Farris, Dubs Drivel, Donnie Mead already in the chat. Good job, everyone. Look, dude, we're a week in or so, almost a week. The last time we spoke was opening day of training camp. The pads are on now. And there's a lot of exciting tweets coming from the Giant Insider X account, which is, of course, run mostly by Chris, other than, unless I sign my name or if podcast updates. But all the commentary the last few days, there's a lot to be excited about. And I read these. I don't say it jokingly. I read these and get excited. And Chris is a busy man. I don't bother him via text unless something really serious came up. Almost bothered him today when neighbors went down. But now we were good. About 10 minutes later, I saw. But that being said, of all the tweets you sent, the one that was shocking and interesting.
Shocking?
You sent it 2 hours ago.
Shocking.
It's a little shocking.
Okay.
Two hours ago.
First of all, Jerry, I just want to let you know. Yeah. I don't know if I'm a Gen Z guy or whatever they call it.
Gen X. You're Gen X. We're Gen X.
I just got my new phone yesterday, bud.
Yeah.
A 16E. And I'm very excited. I absolutely love this phone, Jerry. I never thought I would get excited over a phone. But here I am. Jerry, I lost you. Can you hear me, Jerry? Uh-oh, we have technical issues on the live cast. Jerry, can you hear me yet? Put a thumbs up. We lost Jerry. So anyway, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? So anyway, folks.
We're back.
All right, Jerry's back. Jerry, you there?
Yeah, we're back.
All right, I was just starting to tell everybody while you were working out your issues there.
Yeah. About
how excited I am to get my new 16E phone.
Yeah.
I never thought I would love a phone, Jerry, because I'm an older guy. I don't believe in it. Not that I don't believe it. I'm like, I don't these things. But yeah, having a lot of fun with the 16E. Yeah. So I sent out a tweet that shocked you, and you want to know about it. Which one is it?
Just getting to that. So yes, we're Gen X, Chris. So like, what year were you born? 65?
I was born 66.
Yeah, so it's like,
am I a Gen X guy, Jerry?
So 46 to 64 are the baby boomers. 65 to like 80, 81 is Gen X.
Okay, well, I am a Gen X guy now officially.
We're Gen X, baby. That's us. All right. So here's what Chris sent 2 hours ago. After 2 completed practices with the pads on, Dable Kafka's offense this season might be a passing offense that sets up the run. Now,
I like that one, huh?
Shocking and exciting. The reason I say it's shocking is because Giant offensive line are better run blockers than they are pass blockers. And look, I don't know what Russell Wilson has left. I don't, I'm hoping for the best, but we'll see. And I think as a unit, the running back group is better than the wide receiver unit. I mean, Neighbors is the best player on the offense, but the combo of Tracy and Singletary and what you're tweeting about Scatterboo, the new fan favorite, right? That group is stronger. So when you say they're going to be a passing offense, that's intriguing, Chris. Very.
Well, from what I'm reading so far and watching, a pass offense that's setting up the run. Usually, a lot of teams in this league, obviously, is a run. They'll use the run to set up the pass.
Right.
In this passing era of NFL football.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm watching the Giants, and their emphasis the last few days since they've been in pads has been run, run, run.
Yeah.
And, you have to play to your personnel, and we all know how dynamic Malik is. But at the same time, with the addition of Scatterbo, Tyrone Tracy in year 2, and the veteran Devin Singletary, you have 3 guys that can run the ball, and they were getting some chunk yards the last few days on the ground.
Okay.
And Dable was emphasizing the run. There was no question about it.
Okay,
it made me think that, boy, will they lean on the run more than the pass? Will they be a pass team to set up the run with guys like Scatterbo and Tyrone Tracy? And I'm not saying that's what definitely going to be, but watching them, it just came to me like, man, this could be the way Dable and Kafka are going to go. Where obviously, I'm not saying not throwing the ball. I'm just saying, but there's a big difference between the run setting up the pass and then the pass setting up the run.
Mm-hmm.
And you might see more of a run heavy team than you've seen in the past with the Giants.
Yep.
Because that's what they're showing so far. And I tell you right now, Jerry, this kid Scatterball, I mean, you could see what Dable and Kafka are thinking. This kid is going to be a huge part of the game plan. So I'm watching him in 6 practices. We are now 6 practices in.
Yeah, it's 6. Yeah.
Right. 2 in pass. And I saw him in Arizona State.
Mm-hmm.
But watching him up close, his vision, his feet are off the charts.
You keep putting posts about that too.
His vision in the 2nd level, 3rd level. And I asked Dable about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Scatterball. And I asked him, I said, when you watched him and studied him in Arizona State, did that pop off, the screen to you? And Dable got into it. And he was talking about, his instincts are off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
His vision, his 2nd and 3rd level vision, the way he kicks it out and sees is very impressive. And he admitted he goes, it's very impressive, the instincts this kid has and how and you see it every day in practice. You see, if you watch him in Arizona State, I mean, Jerry, his vision, he just kicks it like he'll read immediate outside C guy. He'll kick it out to the outside. He gets in the 2nd level. He'll shift right, left. I mean, and he's showing that with the pads on.
He looks fast. He looks faster than I thought he would be in the pros as well so far too, Chris. I know it's practice, but he looks quicker.
Faster in person. He looks faster in person. He does.
Yeah.
Up close. Now I'm right on the sidelines, right next to him and watching him.
Mm-hmm.
His shiftiness, his quickness in a hole, the way he kicks it out. For a short fire hydrant type build guy. It's impressive, dude. And I think he's really impressing the Giants coaching staff. I know that for a fact. He's really impressing the Giants coaching staff this camp so far, man. And you see his hand. Look, I talked about his hands in the spring. I talked about his hands, his route running out of the backfield. And that's what you're seeing in Canton in practices. So this kid is going to be used in a lot different ways. And you can see what they're thinking. Like, this kid's going to be a big part of the offense, man. He's been really impressive.
By the way, Jay Farris, Cam's Tracy needed a nickname. Chris wrote Thunder and Lightning Part 2. So there you go. We'll see. Look, we're all excited about Scatterboo, right? I mean, it's almost like there's so many things going on with this team right now in practice, right? From the guys they brought in, from the guys they drafted. And I'm going to get to another guy, free agent they brought in that I was not expecting much from. But again, reading the Bisignano X posts, there's a lot to be excited about, right? And that's, everyone says, why is it different this year? Well, we know the easy one is the quarterback changes, but there's a lot of guys that have been brought in that are making this team better and more exciting. Just real quick before we go on, we're about 9 minutes in. So, of course, Tuto chimes in. Good stuff, buddy. Love and respect to NYG Italian Media Podcast. Jerry and Biz, all diehard Giant fans in America. Greetings from our entire rugby team in Northern Italy. 2:02 a.m. That is dedication, Tuto. You're the man, buddy.
Thank you, Tuto.
But yeah, dude, there's a lot of excitement. And like you said, he's got quick feet. He shifts to the outside. The thing I noticed is, and again, it's only practice, and I'm looking at it on a computer or on my phone. He's a lot faster than I thought he would be. Things get quicker in the pros, but he looks faster than I thought. So I'm excited about that. But I was going to get to another guy real quick that you tweeted about, posted about. And I was surprised by it because it was one of those, we'll see. But James Hudson having a good camp so far. Right? Like that. Tell me, am I honest? Like, we were not pumped.
He was one nasty dude, man.
Yeah, we were not overly excited about it. We were like, okay, let's see if he can be the actual swing tackle before they drafted Bo. And now it's, okay, maybe we have a couple tackles that can back up.
Yeah. Should
Thomas be healthy and Illuminor? Like, okay, now we have some options here.
Yeah, what's interesting, Jerry? Look, Hudson is going to be the tackle. He's been strictly a left tackle. This is why I'm going to say this is interesting.
Yeah.
Usually a swing guy, a guy they're looking at a swing guy, he'll get reps at left and right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
But He's been strictly. Now, I know Andrew Thomas has been out, but that doesn't mean you could put Forsythe over there, move Hudson over to right tackle, give him reps over there. But he's been strictly left tackle, and Marcus Bowe has been basically strictly a right tackle.
Right.
So, but Hudson, look, he is a nasty, nasty dude, and he loves to stir it up. He's very physical. Him and Thibodeau and him and Brian Burns have really been going. I'm shocked, Jerry. Shocked that 2 padded practice and there hasn't been fists thrown with those guys. Now, yesterday with the one-on-ones, it got so chippy that Andre Patterson, who's he's a pretty mild-mannered guy, Andre Patterson. It's not like him to be a screamer. Yep. He had to stop the offensive line, defensive line, and one-on-ones and yell at both of them to focus and cut the crap because they were going at it so much. And Hudson takes great pride. He was like that in Cleveland. I remember him starting the stuff all the time. And he's like that. He holds great pride in, I'm going to be a big, nasty guy, and that's the way I play. And I love it, dude. You know, I love it. But he's played pretty well over there because you know what, Jerry? Iron sharpens iron. He goes against Abdul Carter. He goes against Burns. He goes against Thibodeau. Yep. And it's going to help both those sides, you know. So, but he's going to be the guy that's going to play tackle, or I think it's going to be the swing tackle, or like Illuminor goes down. I'm not quite sure. Marcus Bowe could be at right tackle because, like I said, Hudson's been strictly getting reps at left tackle, none at right tackle. So, and Marcus Bowe's been at right tackle. So he's been impressive too for a rookie. Look, Marcus Bowe's a kid, Jerry, that I had sort of like a late 3, 4th round type grade.
Yep.
And he went in the 5th round, and I got former scouts tweeting at me saying, dude, we all had this dude earlier, man. That guy, that was some value pick. That was a steal by the Giants. And I tell you watch him in practice, and now you got to remember something. Mm-hmm. He's going against guys like Carter, Tibbs, Burns. These are not tomatoes, okay?
Right. So
he's been holding his own and playing well, and he's opened some eyes too. But Hudson has opened eyes. Let's face it, he's much better than Azudu as a swing tackle if something happens to Andrew or Illuminor, you know. So he's been a pleasure to watch. He's a mammoth human being. He's a pretty decent tackle. I don't have him great as an above average tackle, but he's a guy that could give you some quality snaps, and that's what the Giants are looking for.
So another lineman that is being, that people are talking about, and his career was looking like it was going to be a complete bust. I want to get your take on it. Yeah. Evan Neal. Wait a minute, guys. Wait, hang on. Is the offensive line, do we have pieces that we can put together, not just as starters, but if God forbid somebody goes down, someone can actually step up and play now? How's Evan Neal been looking?
Yeah, well, he's been looking pretty good, pretty powerful from the guard position.
Yeah.
Look, his forte is run blocking, right?
Yep.
And he's impressed so far, man. Even one-on-one blocking, he hasn't been bad. Look, he played tackle. He knows about the one-on-one blocking in space and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But, as a guard, everything's a lot quicker, man. Everything's going to be a lot quicker. And like he put it today, you start the fight much earlier at the guard position. What he means by that is, boom, right off the bat, as soon as the ball snapped. Where tackle, you take a few steps, guys coming around the edge, he's in a 5 tech and all that stuff. Where guard, boom, you got a counter, you got a straight, you know what I mean? You're blocking down, defensive line stunts, or a guy comes right at you in a B gap, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's a lot different. And I think he's going to be a much better guard than tackle. We talked about this, and I think he'll be a nice depth piece the way he's looking so far. He came in shape. Dedicated, Shane talked about it. Evan talked about it. And he's here, to be a part of the equation, man. And I think he will be. I think I have him down very early, but I have him down as making the 53 and being a depth piece, up front for the guard position. Of course, obviously, Jerry, there's injuries down the road. He could always play tackle too because he's played tackle in this league. And before everybody goes, Chris, please, we don't want to see that. But he's a versatile. If he has to shift over during the game or whatever, you
would think if he's gaining confidence at guard, then maybe he gains the confidence to go back to tackle. And I mean, that's how he was drafted, right? So I'm all for it, Chris. I'll just say this. when was the last time we spoke about the offensive line in training camp and we're a little excited, even a little excited, moderately pleased even? I mean, look, this isn't the 7 blocks of granite, but at the same time, it's exciting to hear about, guys that we brought in, right? Not only draft picks, but free agent like Hudson, guys that we thought were maybe a bust in Neal and moving over to a different position and can maybe even flourish. Right now, do you think he can push for a starting job, or do you think he's probably just going to be a reserve?
I think he'll be a reserve. I think they want him as a depth piece.
Okay.
He's got very few reps with the ones.
Okay.
Don't forget Van Roten. They kind of monitor his reps because he's a veteran.
Right.
He'll slide in there. But, you kind of look when you're at practice and it's when his team won, okay? First team drills of the day. You kind of look who's out there as the starters with the ones, and Evan hasn't been out there, with the starters and the ones. So I think they're looking at it as that he's been a left guard and right guard. They want him for both spots if needed. You got Aaron Stinney too, the veteran. But I think he's looked good enough, Jerry, to talk about him 6 practices in where you say, hey, this guy, Evan Neal, is going to be a depth piece here. And if Van Roten goes down, he's going to be a pretty solid guard coming in, giving you some quality snaps during the game.
Loving it.
That's what you're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Jamie Cage with a really good post here talking about the backfield. Call him Taylor Ham and pork roll. Kind of like it, Jamie. That's not bad. Good stuff. I don't know which one's which, but I like
Taylor Ham and pork roll.
Yeah, because it's a big debate in New Jersey what you call it.
I gotta be honest with you, Jamie. What's his name?
Jamie Cage, I think. Jamie Cage.
I gotta be honest with you, Jamie. I'm not going with that one at all.
I like it. I don't even
know what the hell it even means.
It's what do you call that? What do you
I know
that?
The debate in Jersey, but why would you call 2 running backs that? I
don't know which one would be which, but it's more.
I'm not going with it, Jamie. I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm not going with it. Jerry likes it though, so
I like it. I like it, and I call it pork roll, Jamie. It's pork roll. All right, let's see. I want to talk about. I want to talk about another guy on the defensive side of the ball that
really defense.
No, let's stay on offense because I
was just going to jump. So on offense,
I could spend 60 minutes talking about one guy on this defense right now. But let's stay on offense. We're 18 minutes in. We'll take a break real quick, and then we'll stay on offense, guys. You listen to the Giant Insider podcast. Hang on 1 second. Rounding third base, 8-year-old Dalton's leg began to hurt. Despite over 3 years of treatment, including chemo and amputation and multiple clinical trials and surgeries, Dalton, or D, passed away at 12 years old from cancer. His parents and Giant fans, Jen and Will, formed Defeat Cancer to help discover targeted treatments and help kids like Dalton and the 16,000 American kids diagnosed with cancer each year. 100% of donations to Defeat Cancer directly fund pediatric cancer research. Please help them at www.defeatcancer.org. That's www.defeetcancer.org. Thank you. And we're back, folks. This is the Giant Insider podcast with Jerry Full and Chris. Nobody beats the Biz Ignano. All right, dude, go ahead. Stay on offense.
Yeah. So Malik, we have to address Malik.
Yes.
Malik got twisted up a little bit today. Shoulder. He left. He's fine. He should be fine. He got checked out, but from what I understand, he'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about. Tomorrow the Giants are off. He should be back Thursday. If they give him another day, they give him another day. But there's nothing to worry about. Wan'Dale Robinson, he's been banged up. First off, Jerry, he has like a little friendly fire incident with Brian Burns.
Saw that. Yep.
I've been talking about Brian Burns for 2 years now. I know he's one of your favorite guys.
Oh, he is. Yes, he is. Love his attitude. Everything you told me about the locker room last year, him being hurt and playing. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he plays every snap like it's a regular season game.
Love it.
During practice.
That translates, by the way.
And sure enough, how do you think he gets hurt? Monday. He is chasing down tight end. I think it was Dulcich, if I remember right. He's chasing down Dulcich, running down the field, and he coming from behind simulate tackle. Yeah. He goes flying. He crashes into Wan'Dale. It was right in front of me. It was right in front. Thanks. It was right in front of me. Mm-hmm. And all I heard was boom.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like this. I saw Brian go down. Wan'Dale goes down. And I was like, oh shit. You know, I thought they were both hurt. But we all know they got up, they left the field, and they returned to practice. But Wan'Dale's got banged. He banged up his leg again. He's been banged up, so he's missed some time. But he knows Dable's and Kafka's offense, so it's not that big a deal. Although you want to obviously get him on the same page with Russell Wilson with timing and all that.
Right.
So I expect him to be back soon. Malik will be back soon.
That one scared. That one almost got that almost drew a text from me going, "Oh my God, is he okay?" But I waited.
Yeah, he. I mean, if they give him another day Thursday, they give him another. Like I said, they're off tomorrow. If they give him another day, they give him another day.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But he should be good. But look, the kind of two receivers down. They signed Gunnar Olszewski again.
I saw that. Yes, love it.
He's back. I think he's more or less like a camp body right now with the receivers down.
Yeah. Especially with we'll get to the receiver, especially with some undrafted guys kicking ass, huh?
Well, we got a couple. We can stay on the receivers. I mean, I put it out before. I'm not going to say kicking ass, but Bo Collins. Bo Collins has played he has looked the best out of the undrafted free agents so far. I mean, no surprise, Notre Dame kid.
I was going to say a little bit of bias there, but okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah, but he has, he has looked the best. Some other guys have flashed a little bit, but Bo Collins has kind of stood out so far with the undrafted free agents. I was looking forward to DeQuan Felton. He hasn't really done anything yet. Still early in camp. And don't forget, a week from Saturday, first preseason game against the Buffalo Bills, where these guys see live action, and we'll see obviously a lot more. Yeah. But obviously, Jerry, that's the receivers. Zach Pascal, if he drops one more ball, I'm going to yank him off the field myself. A little Jordan Humphrey has shown the size. He's made some plays. He's a veteran. He's got the big body. That's why Shane wanted him. He's a big boy. He could give you a nice big target in the red zone and those outs and those posts. He could, keep defenders off his back, even though what's his name? Tyler Newman made a phenomenal. Cordell Flott made a phenomenal play over his back the other day.
Chris, is Jalin Hyatt doing anything?
Well, he hasn't done a damn thing. Not a damn thing. He missed cramps. One day he missed. He left one practice with cramps. Missed the next day. Practiced, and he's really not doing anything so far. So, so with the offense, you are seeing a couple of moon balls from Russell. You see him connecting with Malik. Him and Malik seem to have a really good connection going on. They hit him a few times deep. One time, Paul Debo fell down, but still was a connection downfield. Yeah. But you see Russell, Russell looking pretty good. He's running around. Russell, he's making some throws on the run, has some deep balls, and generally looking pretty good. And of course, the big news is how is the number one draft pick doing, Chris? I mean, what's the story? I mean, Jaxson Dart. Well, Jaxson Dart is getting a lot of reps with the twos. And he's holding his own. Has it been all clean? No, of course not. But he's made some throws, Jerry, that you're like, whoa.
Oh, I saw the back shoulder one.
And he seems to be really confident with his offense. He seems to really be getting this offense down. Very comfortable. He even said the other day the game's slowing down already. But now he's going to have to wait till he starts saying preseason games before he could say that. But I like what he said that. He said it's starting to slow down. You can see he's making the reads. You can see he runs smart when he has to. It was pretty funny. He took off the other day. I think it was yesterday. Out of the pocket. Good move. Guys covered. Look right, look left. Nobody there. He takes off and he does this slide, man.
He said somebody knows how to slide finally.
Like he slid into second base, because, one of the points that Dable and Kafka are making to Jaxson Dart, like, dude, you are not in Ole Miss anymore. You're not running people over up at this level. When you have to slide, you effing slide. Yeah. And he did that the other day, and we all laughed because we all know what he was doing. But he's made some nice throws. And obviously there's some things he's got to clean up. He didn't get him out of the huddle quick enough yesterday and all that stuff, but those things happen. But overall, pretty impressed with Jaxson Dart's 6 practices in.
I'm going to stay on that, but gotta give him props. John Toronto, hello everyone. Great to be on with everyone tonight. Thank you, Chris and Jerry. John, thank you. My God, every podcast you do this, and we really appreciate it, man. That's it's awesome. You're the man. Can't thank you enough, John. Staying on Jaxson Dart, Chris. What's his how's Dable with him? Like on the sidelines? Is he demonstrative or is he like anybody else?
No, actually he's not Dable. He's constantly teaching him, constantly in his ear.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen no like going crazy on him. Matter of fact, the only time Dable's really kind of lost it was yesterday when another false start. And now we all know how many false starts his team had last year, Jerry. I mean, I think I went absolutely ballistic on one podcast, or maybe it was during the game from the press spot. I was like, I can't believe we have another one. Remember, we were going crazy.
Yeah.
And so it happened a few times in practice yesterday, and Dable just unloaded on the offense. Unloaded on him. And he seemed to be a little bit sharper after that. Look, guys, you need that sometimes, right? That's who Dable is. He's going to unload on you. Don't not be you. You know, right. I'm gonna talk about some of these kids. Oh, Jaxson, great seeing you too, man. I met so many people, Jerry.
Yeah,
so many people, and I want to give a shout out to so many people. I didn't get everybody's names, but we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But Dable's got to be Dable. What I mean by that is like, don't because the media portrays you as a lunatic sometimes. No, you be you, bro. You be you. And I like to see him unload. I put it on X. Good. They deserved it. I'm glad he unloaded on him. He was throwing numerous F-bombs. Get your effing heads. Blah, 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 blah. So because you can't have that. Listen, I don't care what you say. Numerous pre-snap penalties, that's a reflection on the coach. You got to get that straightened out. Yep. Aaron Glenn is over in Jets world has made a point of emphasis this training camp because last year they were one of the top teams with penalties, and he's already going crazy.
I love that hire, by the way. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm glad Dable did that. But Jaxson, look, even Jameis has been Jameis, made some beautiful throws, some other throws. Like you're like, what are you doing, Jameis?
Yeah, this is why I just think it's Jackson's going to be the 2. I think he's going to be the second quarterback. I think they'll move Jameis. I still say I think they're going to move Jameis Winston before the season starts. Oh, whatever.
I mean, if he continues this progress, I've been saying that. I've been saying that, dude.
Yeah, right.
I even put it in the Jaxson Giant Insider last thing. Chuck. I met Chuck Lustig. Let me get back to that too.
Yeah. Sorry.
Chuck, I'll get back to you. Finally met Chuck Lustig, by the way. But look, if Jaxson continues the progress, if he looks good in preseason games, if he holds his own, I think he's gonna be a 2 too. I that's what Dable wants, and all that stuff.
And you also said in his limited. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the big question is going to be with Tommy DeVito and Jameis.
That's what I was going to get to. In his limited work, you've said he looks good.
He does, and Dable loves the way he looks.
Well, then it's a.
And Dable loves Tommy DeVito, and Dable and Shane realize that if they release him, he's not coming back to the Giants. He's not going to make the practice squad again. Somebody's going to claim him. There's 3 or 4 teams that could use backups that are better than their guys. I can name 2 right now, Tennessee and the Saints. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
So it's going to be real interesting to see what happens at the end of August.
Yep.
Because Tommy knows his offense like the back of his hand. He's made some beautiful throws. He's made some good reads. It is what it is with Tommy. Nobody's saying he's a starter. Well, I'm just telling you, Dable and Shane love him. And it's going to be a tough call because Dable and Shane know he's not coming back to the Giants if they release him. He's going to get clipped. Somebody's going to put him. Somebody's going to claim him. Somebody's going to sign him.
And they're going to get more for Winston. If they traded either one of them, they're going to get more for Jameis Winston. He's a starter. He could be a starter, I should say. So,
well, Tommy's not going to get traded.
Right. No, I'm saying even if they could trade them, even if they were to trade them, I'm saying you're going to get more for Jameis Winston. It just makes sense. This whole thing makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, Jameis in camp is, look, Jameis has got a resume. This is like,
Right.
It's not like we're looking at Jameis for the first time and go,
right.
Wow, he made a beautiful throw. And then the next one, he kind of threw over the head. This is Jameis. We know Jameis. I'm not going to get into Jameis so much because Jameis is Jameis. We know what Jameis is.
Yep.
Russell has looked like Russell a lot.
Yep.
Okay. Russell's much more careful with the ball than Jameis.
Yep.
So.
Before we go to defense, tight ends, Theo Johnson, is he excelling? What's going on at the tight end? Him, Bellinger?
I think Theo's look great.
All right.
I think Bellinger's look good. Theo's going to be the number 1 tight end. Bellinger, Fidon's been pretty quiet. He made a nice one-handed grab the other day. The veteran who's had a nice camp is Greg Dulcich. He's had a nice camp.
Okay, cool.
And then Manhurst is just basically like a blocking, inline blocking tight end. You're not going to see much out of him.
Yep.
Nobody's claiming DeVito on cutdown day. Yeah, you don't think so, huh? Okay.
I disagree.
Okay. So
I disagree. All right.
The tight end group looks pretty good. Look, Theo Johnson is he's an absolute, like Ryan just said, he's an absolute monster, man.
Yeah.
He's healthy. He is one big boy. Wow.
Yeah.
He is one big boy. So it's going to be, real interesting.
James O'Keefe, preseason games can be worth something this year. A lot of decisions can be made. Yeah, like for the first time, the first 45 guys on the Giants, the last few years, you could almost just pick those in July. Now it's a little harder now. Maybe it's in the first 40, right? So it's going to be interesting. All right. So we're 30 minutes in.
Let's get to the defensive side.
I haven't mentioned his name once yet, Chris.
Here it comes, folks.
Chris, please, for the love of God, talk about Abdul Carter for me.
How did they make this kid a number 1 third overall? He's horrible. Yeah. Horrible. Yeah. I don't even know why they drafted this guy. He looks horrible. Jerry, listen, he has been everything is advertised. Abdul Carter. God. He is an absolute beast in person. Yeah. He's lining up all over the place. Yeah. He's blowing up guys off the edge. The other day, somebody tried to do a crosser in front of him, and Abdul just sent them flying. A tight end. Yep. He's lining up on a B gap, the A gap. He destroyed Jameis the other day on an A gap blitz. Tossed him aside like a rag doll. He drops the coverage here and there. He's played off-ball linebacker, which you're going to see, by the way. You will see him playing off-ball. And he's been everything is advertised. The kid brings it every day. The Giants
I love that we have 2 maniacs on defense who bring it every day like that, and Burns and him. Yeah, I love it.
I don't think there's any question that he will be a impact kid from the first game on. He has been everything as advertised.
So your prediction of Kayvon winning the right edge is still going to be true. He's going to win the right edge because they're going to play Abdul Carter literally everywhere. So you win.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at what I saw the other day too.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you get to see all these different packages.
Yeah.
I saw Abdul with his hand in the ground next to Dex, and then you have Burns and Thibodeau on the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did. That's pretty cool.
Are you listening to me? Or looks like
yes.
Listening to me. Are you listening?
No, I am. That's awesome.
Okay. Then I saw Dex and Roy Robinson Harris, their hands in the ground, and I saw Abdul off ball with Burns and Carter. Burns and Tibbs. Abdul off ball with Bobby Okereke.
Wow. Interesting. So Bowen listens to the Giant Insider podcast.
Yeah.
He's getting creative. All right.
He's getting very creative. What else are you also seeing, Chris? Seen a lot of press man, Jerry. A lot of press man. A lot of blitzing. I saw Dane Belton playing up in that linebacker, off-ball linebacker position, and he's coming. 3 safety, but it really wasn't 3 safety. He was kind of like lined up in that linebacker off-ball position, and he was splitzing like crazy over the A gap and B gap the other day.
Dane Belton does it all. So, yeah.
So I can't believe with 6 practices he doesn't have a pick. I'm shocked that Dane doesn't have a pick yet.
Wow.
So you've seen a lot of different looks from Shane Bowen, a lot of man press, a couple of different post-snap looks, but he looks like he wants a Debo and he wants Cordell Flott. But Cordell Flott and Tate Banks competition's for real. I cannot say here after 6 practices, say, Jerry, Tate Banks is way ahead of Cordell. No, he's not. To me, it's like an even bout right now.
Does that scare you a little bit or no? I mean, is Cordell playing well? Or
they're
is
both
Banks
playing pretty decent?
Okay, all right.
They're both playing pretty decent.
I don't care.
I mean, I could even give Cordell maybe the edge a little bit right now. Okay? So it's a competition over there. No question. It's about even bout right now, I would say. And obviously Paulson and Debo on the other side. A lot of people ask me, hey, Chris, I'm not reading anything about Paulson and Debo. Is he having no highlights? Well, one of the reasons why there's no highlights, they're not really going his way much. All right. Russell's looking the other way. Russell's been looking other way a lot. They kind of staying away from Paulson. Show his respect. Not all the time, but that man press is something. And I tell you, another guy who is off to a very good start, and that's Dru Phillips from the slot. Him and Wandell has been a fun matchup. As a matter of fact, in consecutive plays last week, Wandale got Dru Phillips, although Phillips was all over him. Wandale made a nice catch in the end zone from Russell. And the next play, they went back to it again, and Dru got Russell on it. You know what I mean? So that's a great competition. I think Dru Phillips looks really good. He's off to a nice start. So the revamped secondary, with Javon Holland, Paulson Adebo, and now the competition with Flott and Banks, so far looks pretty decent. And the guys are fun, but Abdul Carter, to get back to the young man. I mean, there's been some plays he's coming off the edge.
Yeah.
And he's just, he's just dipping and blowing by guys.
He's got a million moves too.
He's got some spin moves. He's got a nice little dip move.
Yeah.
Now, in all, he's just shown, and he has more moves than that. I remember him in Penn State.
Yeah.
But where he's going to be a real force is going to be when he's lined up on the inside, over the center, over the A, that's where he's going to be the force. They're going to look for that mismatch. Like you're playing Washington, and you're going to look for, okay, where's the little weakness here? And that's the way he should be attacking the Bowen. Right. All right, Cosby's at right guard. We got, you know what? Let's look at this. Hey, you know what? This center, Tyler Badass there. You know what? He's a little susceptible to the A gap. Boom. So we're going to line up. That's what they should be doing. And I think that's what they will be doing. They're going to line him up over, look for that. Like Jerry, like the guy he followed in Penn State, Micah Parsons.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to be like, that's what Micah does in Dallas. He looks for those weaknesses. He'll line up along those lines.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you're going to see with Abdul a lot.
Yeah, this is the makeup for that. Getting him, this kid. I mean, everything you're seeing is just insane, and it seems like he's picking up like everything he's supposed to do, right? Like he's just and that's what I was watching Banks and Papa talking about, right? Like watching Banks talk about Carter, and he said the same thing you did in the column. It just looks different. It just looks different with him, and you love it.
Yeah, he just after the play's over, Jerry, just the way he walks to the huddle. Yeah.
Swagger.
And he just has that, like, I'm real freaking good. I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, you should. Your defense, it's fine.
He just has that.
Yep.
Way he walks like, nobody's going to be able to block me. You know what I mean? Like, you just get ready. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Ryan, this went through my head as well already. Yeah, I know. I'm a buffoon. I was thinking about this morning. Yep. Yes. 2-0 going into Sunday Night Football against Kansas City. Absolutely. Yeah. Good call, Ryan. Go ahead. Anyway, Chris, go ahead. Sorry.
One of the surprises of the camp so far has been Nick Jones, the safety.
Yeah.
He's been a surprise. But, look, I say this every year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to get to one other guy, too, that I feel bad for. But
there's
always guys in the beginning of camp that flash, and I call them early camp flashes. That's what I call them. Where they look so good. Oh, my God, is this guy? Hold off on these guys until August, preseason games, and all that. There's always a couple of guys that really come out of the gate and they're like, wow, we might have something here. Like an undrafted free agent, or guys you didn't think were going to do anything. So Nick Jones has been very good, but let's wait down the road for him. Look, Bryce Ford Wheaton.
Yeah.
Just absolutely devastating. I mean, a good special teams player, good dude, and he blows his Achilles 2 out of 3 years, season-ending injuries. So just a shame there what happened with him. So
it is. Out for the year now. That's terrible. Good special teams player, and that's why they picked up Gunner. So we got a couple questions coming in, Chris. I just want to grab them. Somebody has a good one. Oh, okay. Robert Evans asked a good one. What's the biggest concern 6 days in? Still O-line, or has it finally shifted? Doesn't sound like it's the O-line, but I don't know.
The biggest concern right now is going to be, after watching some chunk run plays again, is going to be stopping the run.
Oh, okay.
There was as soon as Dex leaves, especially when Dex leaves.
Yeah.
It's like we saw Scatterball. We saw Tyrone in his second level. Big gains, which would have been big gains in a game. So after watching the team in pads, Rob, last few days, to me, it's a positive for the offensive line, a big time negative for a weakness in the defense, which has been a weakness the last few years, stopping the run.
Yeah.
So that's a concern for me.
Yeah, I wanted to call it.
Oslowski is not better than Smith Marset.
No, Dan, like I thought that, but
punts.
Smith Marset played really well last year. Like, I mean,
he's not returning punts.
No, man, call it like we see it. And Olszewski, like 2 years ago, loved him. I wanted to clone him, but Smith Marset did well last year. He was really good. He's surprising, so I don't feel that way. Let's see. Thanks, Noreen. Some Star Wars references in the Giant Insider. Yeah, I leaned into that one. The Gomizer, U235. I don't know what that is. Is Dante Miller got a chance?
Does he have a chance? Yeah, he's got with Everett Gray out, he has a chance. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
He has a chance. But with Scatterbo emergence. Oof.
Nice, love it. Now he's not like and I saw Tracy commented on this with you guys. Scatterbo's not like a third down guy. It's he's a running back. Like he can. They're gonna be in there when they're gonna call for him.
Oh, you're gonna see him in first down.
Yeah, when the play calls for it, right? Yeah, he's just not in on the third down. And then, by the way, Tracy was a converted receiver, so he can obviously catch the ball. So it's not like you're taking him out to put someone else in. You know what I mean?
And Jerry, I'm sorry, I forgot this. Let me get this in because I'll forget again in about 2 seconds. Go ahead. How about Elijah Chapman lining up in the backfield today?
Yeah. Someone asked that.
H-back.
Yeah, someone asked that earlier. So Chapman as a running back, fullback. Yeah.
So a different look there from Daves and Kafka today. Chapman.
Yeah.
Lining up in the backfield.
There it is.
Little
7079.
Little 3rd and 1, Jerry. Line them up, Tracy or Scat and Chapman, and go get that first down.
SLS Perry 27. I see 7 wins as the bottom. Am I too optimistic? Nope. You're good. Whatever. SLS. No, it's fine. We need some optimism. It's fine. 9 Dog Golf. Chris, what's the handicap down to? Oh, it's got to be brutal right now. You're working all the time. You're the
mid 80s. I don't have the hand. I don't play in these tournaments. I don't have no handicap stuff.
All right. Let's see. Chris Bellinger is having a good camp. Not seeing much of him on X from Brian Reddy.
He's having a pretty good camp, Brian. He's having a pretty good camp. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Well, no. So, New York football Gents fan. Does Azudu make the squad? Okay, I'll do this for you, Chris. Who are they keeping? So last night, folks, on X, I think it was last night.
It's funny. I came out with that last night. Yeah.
Let's put out his very early prediction of the offensive line. I'll read it for you. Andrew Thomas, and I'm doing starters, I think. Yes, starters. From left to right, Andrew Thomas, John Runyon, JMS, Van Roten, Jermaine Illuminor. Then Hudson, Stinney, Neal, Bow. So they're the 9. So there you go. So no.
Now, it could be 10. I just put 9. It could be 10. What, Jerry, do you remember what they kept last year? Was it 10 or 9?
I thought it was 9. I don't know, though. I thought it was 9. But then I thought it was 9. It's 9, but it might have been 11. I think it was 9, though.
I'm talking about, the guys that made the 53. I thought it was 9, too. So I always I always remember kind of 9. I don't remember if anybody knows for sure.
There's a swing tackle, then a guard / center, another guard, and then another whoever they think is, going to be the next best player, right? So,
yeah. So anyway, I kept 9 just because I remember it's always 9. It might have been 10 last year. Maybe he keeps 10 again this year. So I just put those 9 for now. I don't have Azudu making it. No, I don't. And Azudu has been playing a lot of left tackle with the 3s.
They just won't give up. I mean, they just listen. They just won't give up. Why? Why do they keep doing that? Whatever. Okay.
I kind of gave the Giants a break. I was going to put it out a couple of days ago.
No,
but I don't want everybody
too much goodwill right now.
Yeah, right. Everybody would lose their mind on X. Matter of fact, somebody told me that it did come out. Somebody put it out somewhere, and people were going absolutely ballistic. So I was laughing with somebody else next to me. I'm saying, hey, you know what? He's with the 3. I'm not even going to put it out because I don't want any negative Giant fans going wild. What do you mean he's had tackle, Biz? Are you fresh? All that stuff. But on the podcast, I have to say he has been playing left tackle with the 3s, which makes me think even more he might be in serious trouble.
So Greg says, as a non-Giants fan, I appreciate you guys breaking down the team that the dog Dave's of summer. Thank you. I don't know who you like, Greg. That's cool. Thanks for listening, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening as a non-Giants fan. Yeah.
That's awesome. So listen, man, I'll go first. You talk about people that you met and all. I got to call somebody out. I know you know him, Chris. I think he lives near you. Michael Cerone.
Michael. Yeah.
Been through a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a conversation with him. It was funny. He called me and his name didn't come up, just his number. And he's like, "Hey, you're back from Chicago?" So I didn't see a name. And I know I told him to call me, but I thought it was someone from work. I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm just sitting there trying to think of who it is. He's like, he goes, "Come on, get it together. You told me to call you. It's Mike Cerone." I'm like, "Oh, Mike, sorry. Yeah. So anyway, but the shit he's been through over the last couple of years, and the kind words he had for us, like, "Michael, keep fighting, man. Like, get better. You're doing great." And I just wanted to call him out because it's overwhelming, some of the stuff these guys say. Chris, I know you've heard this before, but like, in the hospital, listening to the podcast, like, oh my God, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. You're thanking us. Thank you. So I just wanted to
Mike's
call him
a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Chuck Lustig the other day.
Yeah.
Guy, he came over to me and go, "Hey, I tell you, it's Chuck Lustig." I'm like, "Oh man, Jimmy, obviously, we know him from X and podcast for the longest time. Never met him. What a nice guy, dude.
Yeah.
Nice guy." So I've met so many freaking people, man, in this training camp. I mean, there was a young kid the other day. He was 23. I'm sorry if you're listening. Put it up in a comment. I forget his name. I'm sorry. And he's like, "Hey, Biz, love the podcast." And I'm like, "Oh, what's your name?" He told me his name.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, who are you here with?" He goes, "Oh, no, I'm here by myself." So I said, "How'd you get here?" He goes, "I drove." I'm like, "How old are you?" He goes, 23.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, "Oh, shit, you look like you're 15, dude." So I was talking with him. I met so many people, man, talking to fans, fans of the podcast, Jerry, and all that. It's a lot of faces to the names, man. It's been really cool, man.
Yeah.
To see all these, especially Chuck, Chuck was always on.
Yeah.
To see him and some other, like I said, a lot of young fans, man, like the early 20s, 17, 18, and all that, saying hello, talking about the podcast, talking about the Giants. A lot of times, when they're right behind me, so I get the bullshit with them because I don't have to move on because we're set up right there and all that stuff. So I tell you, it's been great meeting a lot of people, man. It really has been. So
yeah, it's awesome. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The Go Miser says they've kept 10 linemen at first, but then they cut Schlottman or Stinney a couple days
Schlottman,
later.
I think Schlottman broke his leg, if I remember right.
Yeah.
No, Stinney was on the team. Stinney played.
He said or Stinney. He didn't remember.
Oh, no. If I remember right, Schlottman went on IR. He broke his leg.
Yeah.
And then Stinney was good. He wasn't, because I remember he played snaps last year. He had to play. So yeah. So maybe it was 10, maybe 9, 10, whatever the hell it is. I have 9 right now. It's very early. It's very early in this ball game, as we like to say in baseball world. And we'll see. Look. So what you have coming up is, 3 more practices, and then you got a preseason game a week from Saturday, man.
That's crazy.
You got some practices next week, and then you got the first preseason game.
Unbelievable.
So a lot of guys getting a lot of snaps against the Buffalo Bills. With obviously a good football team. We'll see if they play their ones at all. I hope they do.
Yeah.
I think Russell will get a couple of snaps, and then Jackson's gonna get a lot. Jameis and Jackson and Tommy will finish it up. But look, I think you want to see Abdul Carter, right? You want to see.
I can't wait.
You want to see Jaxson Dart. So it'll be fun a week from Saturday. It's right around the corner.
I got to ask you this. I forgot to ask you this before. Someone brought it up. The clip of Carter throwing Jameis around, as you would say, like a beanbag. How has Jameis looked other than that one play, which is kind of unfair that, that it was all over X. How's he looked so far, Jameis?
He's looked all right. He's looked pretty good.
Okay.
When he's on the move, when he kicks out, he seems to be better. Like they had him out on a screen the other day. He's better. When he counter runs, he seems to be much better. He just seems to be I hate to say, he just doesn't seem strong enough at times for center. Like he gets pushed back sometimes. We've seen that over the years, right? The last few years. So we'll get more of a feel when they play the Jets in a joint scrimmage.
Yep.
And thank you, John, for the $20 contribution. Thank you.
Yeah, my God.
We appreciate it, man.
Yep.
And we'll see in the preseason games and all that, but he's a question mark on my eye. Look, he was having snap issues the other day.
Yeah.
It was like 3 high snaps on Russell, but he hasn't had one since. So he cleaned that up. But even Dave says, we got to clean that up. He goes that, we can't have that. So look, it's a thing that Jerry going into the season, John Michael Schmitz is going to be a guy is sort of like a question mark.
I'm confused by this one, Bateman. I've heard nothing but negative stuff about Darius Alexander so far. Can you hit me with something positive about the young man? Who's saying? I didn't see negative. Maybe I'm not paying attention.
Look, he's just behind. Okay, he missed all. He just missed all of the spring. And so he's out of the gate slow. It's a kid you're gonna have to watch as the process moves along.
Okay,
thanks, I know what it is. He's just like now with the 1s, 2s. He's not really making an impact yet.
Okay,
but you have to remember something, Bateman. He missed all of the OTAs and stuff. I don't know what you mean by negative. I haven't heard anything negative.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe just not taking a step that everybody thought he would right off the
because everything's so damn positive about Abdul Carter.
So,
I don't know. So. Being compared to his draft class mate. All right. Anything else? Anything else I want to cover? Because I want to cut the one off the field subject about something I watched this weekend.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. Anything else could talk about? That's about it, I guess. Yeah. I think we covered it for the first 6 practices. Both sides of the ball.
Yeah. It's exciting.
I don't think we have to get into special teams in case he cried. I think we're good with that.
Well, you know what? 9-dog golf. How's Gano looking, Chris?
You know what, Dable? He doesn't make Gano kick too much in front of us. But the little he has, he's looked good. So for some reason, Dable likes to have field goals with Gano when we're off the field. I don't know why he does that with the media, but so far he looks like he's pretty strong.
So, 9-dog thoughts on Happy Gilmore too. It's okay. I won't watch it again. It's just the end was just so stupid. I watched it. It was fine. I don't watch movies to hate them. I'm not that guy that goes in like everyone's loved it, so I want to go hate it. Not at all. I just thought it was okay. I won't watch it again. Even if it's on, I'll probably just flip the channel. All right, real quick. Something I watched this weekend besides Happy Gilmore 2. I finally watched The Comeback on Netflix about the Red Sox.
What made you watch that?
Here's what it is. I can watch Red Sox. I even watched the HBO special on the Broad Street Bullies. I can't watch anything on the Eagles. And I turned off the Super Bowl at halftime. I can't watch a thing on them. When posts on X come up, I flip through. But I can watch team stuff. It doesn't matter if I don't like the team. And I thought it was fascinating. I would have been a Millar fan. I would have loved Millar. Kevin Millar would have been my favorite Red Sox. He was kind of mouthy. He was funny. You know what I mean? And I love that he went at Shaughnessy.
He was a funny guy. Yeah,
I kind of liked him. Yeah, he would have been the guy. So I thought it was great. I thought he did it really well. Talking to Joe Torre and everyone, the other Yankees. By the way, I never liked the Soriano for Rodriguez trade. Alfonso Soriano's one of my favorite Yankees. I didn't like it at the time. I know he was A-Rod's best player in baseball. Yeah, at the time, Soriano was like the 15th best player in baseball. So the net wasn't great there. But anyway, that aside, I enjoyed it. It was okay. I was fine with it. So
you liked it, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, pretty good. Netflix does a nice job, man.
They do. Yeah, the wide receiver, the quarterback stuff, that was good. Good stuff.
Yeah, they do good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, Rob, they filmed part of that in Huntington County, right by me, not far from me. They had some scenes there.
It was okay.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, that's all I heard too. It's like, it's just okay.
It's all right. It's corny. I mean, it started off okay, and then it was just whatever.
Did you like Maverick, the second movie?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you saw the first one, right? Top Gun?
Yes, long time ago. Yes. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because that's sort of like a yes, like I really didn't see it. Yes.
I saw it. I just, again, it was like later. So, yes. I didn't see Maverick.
Did you see Top Gun, yes or no?
Yes. I saw Top Gun.
You saw Top Gun?
Long time ago. No, I didn't see Top Gun. You got me.
Thank you. I can tell you
there it is.
You did not see Top Gun?
There's a lot. I'm not Dunleavy, but there's a lot of movies.
You are.
I know. Wow. There's a lot of Dunleavy-esque. You've asked me this before, and I just blew it off. I said, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. And you could tell. This is why I don't play poker. Yeah, you've asked me before. You asked before, and you looked at me afterwards like, That's why I don't play poker. I can't. I'm not a good liar. I'm a shitty liar.
Forget about Maverick then. You didn't even see Top Gun. You might be the only guy on the planet.
Jerry, you commie guru from Washington. Lisa.
Oh my God. How the hell you never see Top Gun? That's almost impossible. What the hell did you do your whole life? How the hell did you never see Top Gun?
I don't know. I just never.
That's impossible. That's literally impossible.
People are pissed.
Oh my God.
What year did it come out?
Top Gun was 80, 85, 86?
Nah, I was 10, 11.
What is that's the excuse? Jerry.
Nothing. No.
It's been on 7 million times.
I know, and it wasn't like, hey, let's go see Top Gun at the movies, like 86.
86, right, Rich?
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever,
yeah,
Rich.
85, 86.
Yeah. People used, when I played center field, when I played center field, people called me Iceman. I had no idea what that reference was. I was like, oh, cool, thanks. Long time ago. Long time.
Well, that was a compliment.
Yeah, I guess so. Nice.
You don't know you don't even know what the hell Iceman even is.
I was like, oh yeah, Iceman. Thank you. Does that mean I'm smooth and cool?
How could that be possible?
It's bad. It's very bad.
Man.
Yeah. Sorry.
Whew, okay.
So there, you got it out of me. You got it out of me, Chris.
I can't forget about the Maverick. Then forget about that. You didn't see that either.
I have to watch Top Gun first. That's bad.
How the hell you never see Top Gun? I thought every human being saw that movie.
Rich Sadler.
Good point, Rich. Good point.
I got it. Got my way. No, that's pretty funny. Now we talked about it last one. 9 Dog. Ozzy was a legend. Yeah, we talked about it last show. Sorry, but I don't want to cover it again. Yeah, I know everyone's getting on me. Whatever. All right. Rob says his buddy was an extra in the Gilmore golf pro.
My buddy's son was an extra in Gilmore. He's a golf pro. Who is that, Rob? Who's the guy who's a golf pro? I don't know who that is.
Oh, good.
That's good. Nice.
All right, guys. That's it. We'll end on that shitty note.
And that is.
I know.
That's
bad.
Almost. I didn't think that was.
I can't believe you kept pressing me, dude. Like the lights were on me. I was sweating.
Well, you were answering like I could tell the answer. Like I think he's bullshitting. I really don't remember asking you that. So wow.
It was like a year or two ago. You're like, I can't wait to see Maverick. I'm like, you're like, Top Gun was awesome. I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Pretty bad. I did see Jerry Maguire. I hated it.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Jerry Maguire fan either.
I hated it. I like, and this is going to kill me, right, guys? I'm going to put it out there. I don't care. Every time Cocktail's on, I watch Cocktail. So that's horrible.
I like Cocktail too, man.
Okay, cool.
I like
all right,
Cocktail.
Cool. All right. Cocktails and Dreams, baby. Yeah.
I like Cocktail, man. I like that movie.
All right, cool. I thought I was going to get murdered for that.
Chris knew. LOL. What's that? Wait a minute.
Yeah, you knew I didn't watch it. You knew I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm like Henry. Yeah, I'm ready to crack under questioning. Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
nice.
well, we would all go to jail if Jerry started getting questioned. We'd be done.
Oh, awful, terrible.
Cocktail is fine. See, Richie Savage approves a Cocktail.
All right, cool. All right, good. All right, guys, good stuff. We'll come back. We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know. We'll see what happens. Again, if something happens in practice,
you saw a few good men, right, Jerry?
Oh my God. Son, we live in a world we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You, Lieutenant Weinberg. I have a bigger responsibility than you can possibly fathom.
Nice.
You weep for something. I can do the whole thing, baby.
Yeah. All right. So you at least you saw that one. Okay.
Yeah. You curse the Marines. You have that luxury. I have luxury not knowing I know. All right. Anyway, good stuff, dude. All right. How about Mary Poppins? All right, guys. That's funny, I guess. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Sundays.
Let me ask you this before we leave.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch Top Gun by the time we come back?
If it's on TV, I'll watch it. But
God, guys.
What am I going to do? I got to go to DVR.
What am I going to do? I would be like, this is embarrassing. I'm going to rent it. I don't care what I have to do. I'm watching Top Gun this week.
Wizard of Oz. Yeah, that's funny. No, maybe I should. It was it's on Paramount. All right. That's a hard no. Rich knows. Yeah, that's a hard no. You guys, this is really bad, I guess. All right.
Jerry.
Yes.
It's bad. I'm telling you as a friend, it's bad.
Yes, Rocky, I've seen all stupid movies. The fake boxer from Philly, I've seen all of them. So, based on a guy from New Jersey. Thanks, Philly. Steal that too. Joe Frazier was from Philly, guys. Just FYI. No movies about him. Anyway, that's another subject.
One of my favorites, Joe Frazier.
Yeah, right.
Down goes Frazier.
Yeah, worse.
Yeah, Rob. I think he's worse than Dunleavy. That could be possible. Yes. I think even Ryan saw Top. I got to text Ryan now. I think he did see Top Gun, Ryan.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, folks, I'm going to text Ryan in a little bit. This might be it. This might be if Ryan saw Top Gun, I might be labeling Jerry as worse than Ryan Dunleavy at the post. Right. I got to text Ryan to see if he saw Top Gun.
Put it down. Jaws. Yes, of course. Jaws. In fact,
Jerry loves the shore, so he definitely saw Jaws a million times.
Well, Chris texted me the other day. He's like, "What you doing? Watching Jaws." Yeah, I'm watching Jaws. Yeah. Nice. Just so I get some street cred. Yeah, he said, tweet Dunleavy's answer, Chris. Rich Sabner says, tweet Dunleavy's answer.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, they are, James.
I will tweet.
You know, I did not love Jaws 2. No, I didn't like it over the original. No way near the original. Jerk, 9 Dog. I'm just kidding.
The only second shot. People taking shots at your movie now.
I love it. Yeah,
credibility, Jerry. I can see it.
The only second movie that was better than the first was The Empire Strikes Back. So argue with me all day on that one, guys, because you're wrong if you think otherwise. So there you go.
Well, I tell you what, I got to ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you think Godfather 2 was just as good as 1?
It was very good. Yeah, it was. I love Marlon Brando, but yeah, I mean, De Niro was great in it. So yeah, it was very close.
Right?
Yeah, it was real close. Yes.
For a sequel, man. Usually the sequels aren't really good.
Right. I was gonna say that was the only other movie other than Last Crusade was probably I liked as much as Raiders of the Lost Ark. But second movie to the first, Godfather 2 is right there. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
we've
Ryan must be busy, hasn't answered back yet, but when he does, I'll throw it out there.
All right.
I guess we gotta run. So hold on, folks. Hold on. Dunleavy's texting me. Jerry, you're still alive.
Thank
Ryan just texted me. Nope.
Oh, nice.
So Jerry, you're lucky.
Yeah, good. There you go. I can't believe you got me though. You're just like, what? Did you watch it?
Yeah, Jerry. No, I know the bullshit. I know the bullshit. You can't fool me, bro. A lot of times you bullshit me. I'm like, yeah, okay, Jerry. I just don't say that.
All right, nice. All right.
Hold on.
Yes. Rogue One was great, Rich. Loved it. Noreen says, I'm lucky. We could do a podcast on movies I haven't seen and just people take shots. Captain's flustered. A little bit.
All right. So Dunleavy never saw Top Gun either. So I guess that's going to be the next movie swap with me and Dunleavy. He's going to have to watch Top Gun.
There's a decent amount. There's a decent amount I haven't seen, Chris. You'd be stunned. Really bad. It's a bad list.
Really?
It's bad. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you'll look at it. Dude, where'd you grow up? Like, what is wrong with you?
You got to watch these books. All right, listen. I mean, if you don't watch Top Gun by the time the next podcast, I'm going to be very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Well, see, now I have to watch it.
You gotta watch Top Gun.
9 Dog. Make Jerry and Ryan watch it together and live stream it. That'd actually be hilarious.
Ryan Dunleavy's laughing his ass off because I just told him we were talking about him on the podcast.
Dude, this would be so funny. The commentary be like,
you saw My Cousin Vinny, right?
1,000,000 times.
Okay, good. Okay.
64 Buick Skylark.
Okay. All right. So Jerry's gonna be watching Top Gun by the next podcast. He's gonna let us know what he thought about it. And we'll talk some more Giants training camp.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Taking a beating. Sundays are Giant days. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.